Welcome everyone to the fourth and final quarter-final game between Kingsman X and the California Titans. Both teams just taking the field now in this quarter-final game. California Titans ended second in Group B. Kingsman X yet to be defeated here. 3 games, 3 wins. Topped Group D. As we see the openers for the California Titans out in the middle, batting first. And Kingsman X taking the field. So, welcome everyone to this California Titans Kingsman X game. I'm Jael Hans. I'm going to join you here from the commentary box, and we are in for a very exciting game here. Both top-notch sides, and California Titans winning the toss, batting first. Should be an excellent game that we have on our hands. And then our 2 sponsors as well for the Unity Cup, the 3rd edition. CSM, our equipment partner, and Agua, our hydration partner. So a thank you to them as the 4th and final quarter-final is about to commence. Ryan Pathan, Kranti Kumar, the 2 openers for the California Titans. It's the first delivery that, and he's struck. A wicket off the first ball, and Ryan Pathan, he'll have to walk back. Shubham Ranjan. First ball of the quarterfinals, and the hard-hitting Ryan Pathan is gone. That is a massive wicket here for Kingsman X. They've picked up Ryan Pathan, who's provided a couple of good starts for the Titans this season. Not this time though in the quarterfinals. Gone early. Shubham Ranjan striking first ball here. Going just a bit short, looking to flick that away. It was Pathan, but ends up finding the man out in the deep. So none for 1 now on the first delivery. A dream start for Kingsman X, and not what the Titans would have wanted after winning the toss and deciding to bat first. A new opening combination this is for the California Titans. Ryan Pathan, Kranti Kumar. And Ryan Pathan, with him gone early. Hassan Adil, the man who took the catch, with him gone early. Some pressure now early on the Titans as Trevon Griffith strides out to the middle. In at number 3 here. Opened the batting earlier in the tournament. This one's just a bit short, and it's gone past covers. But will just be out to the man in the deep for a couple of runs. With that, Griffith's off the mark, and the Titans are up and running. Griffith now, the left-hander. And that's short, looking to pull it away. Doesn't get that on it though, and the keeper does well. Collecting that. Had to jump for it. That's the one for the over as the umpire signals. Trevon Griffith here can also be very destructive up front, and especially if he gets settled. As Ranjane runs in, steps down the track, and once again a swing and a miss there from Griffith. Trying to advance on Ranjane, looking to get some more runs early on, but not connecting on that. Oh, this time wrapped on the pads, it appears. It was an excellent yorker that, as it's hit out towards deep fine leg. We'll wait for the umpire's call on leg buys. Appears to have come off the bat though.
Was that bat away? Was that bat? Yes, that is bat.
And they'll take a single for it. That gets the left-handed Kranti Kumar on to strike now. As this one's once again played into the leg side towards square leg. Ehsan Adil now into the attack from the other end. A slip in place for him. Into Kranti Kumar. And that's just guided towards point. Will just be that dot ball. And this time that's it away into the leg side. And over the boundary as well. An excellent shot there. Off the bat of Trevon Griffith. We all know how destructive he can be. And picks up a maximum on that occasion. The first of the game. Quarter final number 4. We'll have a look at that again.
Sorry, come again.
Just swivels on the back foot and helps it on its way. Adil now coming in, a bit of innovation, past fine leg, and another boundary now for Trevon Griffith. So really looking to maximise this power play in the field restrictions is Griffith as he picks up another boundary. And under some pressure, Adil, he's gone for 10 off the last 2. Griffith continuing his charge. Such an aggressive player he is at the top of the order. Adil now, we'll see what he's got. Couple on the pads haven't been good for him. And this time outside off, a low full toss. One bounce into the ropes for 4. So the carnage continuing here from Trevon Griffith. And Ehsan Adil, he's changed his line around. This time going outside off but not getting his length right. And a low full toss. Griffith is not one to miss out on that, as we'll have a look at it again. Yep, there we go. That low full toss. And races away to the boundary. Right off the middle of the bat. Griffith, the second he hit it, he knew that was sailing over. So as we're back live now, Adil, what's he got? Oh, that's much better. On a length, outside off, and just leaving it alone, Griffith. He's got the runs he wants in this over. 14 already with 1 ball to go. Now Griffith, the final ball of Adil's first. And he's just going to defend that right back to him. With that, it's going to be the end of the over. 17 for 1 after 2 are the California Titans. Ziaullah continuing. And with that leg bye taken off the first delivery, he'll be bowling in to Trevon Griffith. Slip still in place. And that's just a bit short, dabbed out towards third man for the single. Gets Kranti Kumar on the strike, who's yet to get off the mark. This time that's driven through the covers and runs away to the boundary for 4. So now Kranti Kumar with that, he'll get off the mark and in quite the good fashion there with a boundary. So we look at that again, going full there and just drives it through the covers. Does Kranti Kumar. This time once again goes full, but just hit out towards deep third man for the single. Into Griffith now, Ziaulak, as that's driven and past the man at covers as well. So another boundary for Trevon Griffith, who's really looking unstoppable in the power play at the moment. Getting the California Titans off to quite the start. His third boundary now, and he's already at a maximum as well. Griffith now, one ball left in the Ziaulak over. As that one's just nudged away into the leg side. To find leg, they'll take the single with that. The end of the over, 12 coming from it, and after 3, 29 for 1 are the California Titans.
shoes. ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਉਮੀਦ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀ ਮਿਲੇਗੀ ਸਰ ਆਈ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਰਿਹਾ ਦੇ ਦੋ ਛੇਤੀ ਦੇ ਇੱਥੇ ਪਿਆ ਬੇ
Tajinder Singh now into the attack. The first bowling change is that swept away over the infield and races away to the boundary. Trevon Griffith, what a way to greet the new bowler into the attack. Starts off with a boundary, is 4th one now. And Griffith continuing his ruthless attack. Have a look at that again as it's swept away. And a couple of bounces into the ropes before. So Tajinder Singh, the spinner, brought into the attack. The first time we're seeing spin in this game. And a boundary to start his over off. And that's much better. Just defended into the offside by Griffith.
Money ball check. Copy.
This time going for that reverse hit. And just towards that man at point. On this time, swept away past fine leg. And another boundary that is. So Trevon Griffith looking to just deal in boundaries and maximums at the moment. His second boundary in this over. 5th overall. We'll have a look at that one again. Once again, full on the pads. And with short fine leg inside the circle. That's very well placed by Griffith. And once it was past that man that was going to go to the boundary. So pressure on Tajinder now. Just looking to tap that one away into the offside. Misses it though, so we'll just be that dot. One ball now remaining in Tajinder's first. And that's just going to be tapped towards extra covers. You'll take a single with Griffith with that. The end of the over. 9 coming from it, and after 4, 38 for 1 are the California Titans. Spin from the other end as well as Shehan Jayasuriya is introduced into the attack. And that's just tapped away into the offside. They'll take the single. With that, Kranti Kumar now on to strike. This one a bit short, pulled away towards the man at deep square leg. And that single would mean that Trevon Griffith is on strike. The Surina's gone up in the air, just in front of that diving keeper there. Almost at Griffith. That one just ballooning up in the air. But not able to get to it, the keeper. And this time that's nudged away into the leg side. And just picking up the single. Out to the man in the deep. And swept away, past fine leg, running away to the boundary. The chase is on. The field eventually getting to it, but comfortably coming back for a couple of runs are the two batsmen.
Score is
Tajinder Singh continuing here. Oh, and that's gone up in the air, long on, and it's gonna go over him. So both arms aloft for the umpire once again as he's picked up a maximum as Trevon Griffith. Onto 40 now with that is Griffith. He's playing quite the hand, 40 off just 23 deliveries. So we have a look at that again. Tajinder Singh going full, and Griffith not one to miss out on that. This time just tapped away into the offside, and they'll take the single. Into Kumar now, who's gone over the top of the offside, and another boundary that's going to be. We'll wait for the call on 4-6. It's going to be 4, bouncing just inside the boundary ropes. That. And now Kranti Kumar amongst the boundaries as well. We've seen Trevon Griffith do it at the other end, but Kranti Kumar now joining the party. Once again, going full was Tajinder Singh. Outside off and over the infield. Kranti got that. This one there behind the keeper. They're going to pick up a single. Gets Griffith back onto strike. Oh, and that's gone up in the air. Cries of catch it. And the catch is taken. So there's the wicket. And it's a big one as Trevon Griffith walks back. 41 off 25. He was looking so good out in the middle. But he'll go as the second wicket now falls for the California Titans. 5 boundaries, 2 maximums Griffith had. But Tajinder Singh, he's now amongst the wickets. Looking at that again, Griffith trying something innovative, gets a top edge, and covers, taking a good catch. So with that now, the second wicket down and 55 for 2 are the Titans with 1 ball left in the 6th. Jinder Singh now into the new batsman. He'll just defend that one in to the leg side, and so with that, it'll be the end of the 6th over. Power play done. 55 for 2 are the California Titans. Shehan Jayasuriya now continuing, none for 5 off his first. Into Kranti Kumar. Srimanta, the new batsman, he'll be at the non-striker's end, as this one's nudged into the leg side. And picking up a single from it, the two batsmen. Getting Srimanta on strike, who faced one delivery at the end of the last over. Now ready to face his second, yet to get off the mark.
I'm standing this side. Copy that.
Yes.
And this one just nudged away towards mid-wicket. Picking up another single there are the two batsmen. Once again through the leg side, the bowler himself going after that one. And settling for the single again are the two batsmen. Jayasuriya now. That one just going to be hit down the ground towards long on. With the power play done, no longer the field restrictions. So the field has spread out a bit more. With the deep mid-wicket, long on, long off. Deep covers, all 4 of them in place. Jayasuriya now. It's got up in the air. But in front of the keeper, that. An appeal for LBW as well, but the umpire not interested. And this is just going to be hit towards a vacant mid-wicket region. And picking up another boundary, or another single there, are the two batsmen. And so with that, 5 runs off that over. And after 7, 60 for 2 are the California Titans. And this one a bit of an inside edge. Past the keeper down to fine leg. Coming through for the single and called buys by the umpire, so just going right past everyone that.
Money, same bowler copy.
Tajinder Singh continuing. 1 for 21 off his first two. He's been a bit expensive, but picked up a wicket as well, as this one's over the infield on the offside and races away to the boundary for 4. So Srimanta now with his first boundary of the innings. And an excellent shot that was. As we'll have a look at that one again. Going a bit full there, Tajinder Singh. And having to pay the price as that's hit over that man at extra cover. This time just nudged away into the leg side. They'll come through for that single. This one just defended down to third man. A dot ball that is over. It's gone for 6 till now. Couple of deliveries still remaining. It's been a pretty good one for the Kingsman X. We're trying to pull things back as far as that run rate goes after that Trevor Griffith wicket. And that's just going to be driven down the ground for the single. Now we can see it's just some changes being made to the field for Srimanta. Is a deep square leg back. As that one's just defended right back to the bowler. So with that, it's going to be the end of the over. 7 coming from it. And after 8, 67 for 2 are the California Titans.
For 2.
Asif Mahmood now, the new bowler into the attack. And he'll be bowling into Kranti Kumar. And that's short, just looking to ramp it away. Doesn't get bad on it though. Welcome back, everyone, as an excellent catch has been taken just as we join you back live here. Apologies for the delay. Just some wind picking up here at Bolen Park. And with that, we just encountered some technical difficulties. But we are back live, where the third wicket has fallen now. Kranti Kumar going, looking to clear long on, who's ran to his left and taken an excellent diving catch. And so the third wicket now down for the California Titans. Been going at a decent rate now, really starting to slow up just a bit. 8.4 over, 69 for 3. Asif Mahmoodia striking.
New batsman is 74, Angelo Pereira.
The new man in now, Angelo Pereira.
It's ready.
Pereira now joining Srimanta out in the middle. And they've got some work to do here. And this time just flicked away off his pads. And he'll pick up a single with that Pereira. He'll get off the mark, giving Srimanta the final ball of the over to face.
One more.
Copy that. One ball to go.
Asif now as he runs into Srimanta. Oh, this time has he got an edge on that? Huge appeal from the Kingsman X. And the finger's gone up as well. A late call that from the umpire. But Srimanta, he'll have to walk off. A double wicket over this by Asif Mahmood. His first over, he's picked up 2 wickets, and what an over this has turned out to be for Kingsman X. California Titans now 70 for 4 at the end of 9. With that over, not only having the 2 wickets, but just 3 runs coming from it as well. Fawad Alam now into the attack. The new bowler. And replacing Sriwanta with the bat is Samiullah Shinwari, but he'll be at the non-strikers end. Pereira on strike at the moment. And he's just going to guide that one towards point. He'll pick up a single from it. And now with that, Shinwari takes strike. Fawad Alam, a Pakistan international player. More so known for his ability with the bat, but right now with the ball in hand. Shinwari, as he just gets set to face his first delivery. Fawad Alam at the top of his mark.
You gotta walk though, man. Come on, you gotta walk. One ball. Forward, one ball, forward. Light him umpire.
So Fawad Alam picking up a wicket, which brings Chadwick Walton to the crease. Slip in place. Oh, and looking to sweep that away. Now Walton and Pereira, two new men at the crease, as we've seen a few wickets falling in quick succession. Fawad Alam now, as that one's just guided but straight to third man. And so Walton and Pereira, they've got quite the task on their hands. We're one ball away from the halfway point in this innings. Walton on 0, Pereira on 2, and Titans have already lost half their side. As that one's cut away, but straight to the man. And so it'll be a dot to finish off. What an over this has been for Kingsman X. A wicket and just the one run coming from it. And at the halfway mark, 10 overs done, 71 for 5 are the California Titans. Asif Mahmood now, and that's hit him on the pads. It's a huge appeal there from the bowler and keeper mainly. Just the dot ball. This time that's gone up in the air, and it's gonna go just about over the boundary as well. So Angelo Pereira, his first boundary of the game, and counter-attacking here against Kingsman X, who have been dominating these last couple of overs. Asif now, this time short, ramped away. There is a man out in the deep. And he's going to take the catch as well. So 6 down now, and the big wicket of Angelo Pereira falls. Asif Mahmood, he's picked up his third. And he's just in his second over. So Pereira gone now. 75 for 6. California Titans in some trouble here. Not looking too good. Pereira on that occasion just saw that short ball, trying to ramp it away, but finds the man at deep third. Harry Pierre, the new man out in the middle, replacing Pereira. He's got quite the task on his hands. Needs to build a partnership here with Chadwick Walton at the other end. As Asif runs in here to the left-hander. Just leaving that one alone. They've got a slip in place, do the Kingsman X. Asif now, a couple of deliveries left in his over. It's once again just staying a bit low. So Asif, he's bowled a good over till now. 4 and a wicket from it. 1 delivery still remaining. We'll see if he can just finish it off well. So Asif just has a chat with a couple of players before this final delivery.
The over. 10.5. 75 for 6.
Asif now all set for his final delivery of his second. And that's just going to be defended away into the offside. He'll take a single, Will Peer, to get off the mark. With that, he'll retain strike as well. And after 11, California Titans 76 for 6. So a bowling change as Shehan Jayasuriya comes into the attack. And joining me in the commentary box here as well, Arsh Arora. Great to have you.
Don't have any. Okay. Okay. Ah.
So Shehan coming to bowl. Oh, that's a good delivery. It kicked off the wicket.
Is there a substitute?
Very well bowled by Shehan. Some good attacking bowling. Loud appeal, but probably drifting down leg. We have to wait for the umpire signal. Oh, there was some bat involved in that.
So 77 for 6 midway through the 12th. What do you make of this situation at the moment for the California Titans?
So the Titans are under pressure, you know, the early wickets have stopped the run flow and it's going to be difficult. So they need to build a partnership right here without losing any more wickets till the 15th and 16th over, and then maybe try and go big in the last 4.
Absolutely, as Jayasuriya comes in here, and that's going to be it down the ground, but just towards long off for that single.
They should continue to rotate the strike, less dot balls, focus more on singles and doubles. I think that would be best for them.
And they've still got some batting to come to the Titans. As that's a good delivery, which is driven out towards long off. And with that, it'll be the end of the over as well. 3 runs from it. And after 12, 79 for 6 are the California Titans.
Oh, that was an amazing delivery. It kicked off, took the top of the bat and to first slip. That's some good attacking cricket by Kingsman, to have a slip fielder there and making the pressure go and just get that wicket.
Not many times in T20 cricket that you see a slip such late in the innings, but good to see good to see Kingsman X implementing such attacking bowling.
Good catch by Manzoor. That's some good attacking cricket, Kingsmen. They don't want to let the runs flow, and I hope they're planning to restrict them below 100.
Absolutely, and now with Pierre gone as well, the 7th one down for the Titans. So in a spot of bother. Now, do you see the Titans, like with the impact sub rule now in, do you see them potentially bringing in a batsman now just so they can get some runs and at least get to a defendable total here in the first innings?
I think you're absolutely right. They did have an impact sub. I see Saeed Abdullah coming to bat on, and he's a prolific batsman. He's represented USA in the past and is known for his big hitting. So yeah, that's a good move.
And it was interesting to see someone like Saeed Abdullah not making the 11 to start off with. Was there for the league stage, but for the quarterfinals named as one of the substitutes.
I think that was because of the low returns he did in the league matches. He wasn't able to capitalize on a couple of starts that he got, and so they put him as an impact sub, and hopefully he proves them wrong and does his bit in this game.
Yeah, the Titans would very much be hoping for that. In a spot of bother, 79 for 7. But Kingsman X, they've bowled well today. Asif Mahmood just picked up his 4th wicket. And he's just in his 3rd over. Running in now, this one hit out towards the man at deep mid-wicket. Just the single with that. Saeed Abdullah, he'll be off the mark.
I mean, really impressed by how Asif is bowling. 4 wickets in 2.2, and he's bowling at good pace. I think perfect contender for a 5-wicket haul in this match.
Absolutely, and Asif, he's done well in this tournament till now, continuing to prove his worth here for the Kingsman X. Picked up a handful of wickets in the league stage as well. 2 in each game. And now 4 here in the all-important quarterfinals.
Big number, yeah. I thought it was 81. 81 is out.
Only in the US. Between
So yeah, a good day here, Jay. What do you think? Perfect weather for cricket?
Absolutely. And luckily we've had some good weather throughout this Unity Cup. Hopefully that continues into the finals weekend.
Yeah, because Unity Cup, I mean, for the last 2 seasons I've seen, there has been surround of thunderstorm there, and you know, it's always one day is wasted because of the rain. But luckily this week the weather gods are happy with us and everything's looking good, sunny and bright.
Absolutely. And we do have a reserve day in case there is rain, but hopefully we won't have to use it. And then our sponsors as well, our equipment partner CSM and hydration partner Agua Alkaline Hydration. So thank you to them as well for sponsoring this tournament, making this competitive cricket here possible in the DMV area.
And this is one of the finest tournaments in the entire USA, I would say. The amount of coverage and the ground, the quality of cricket being played with the so much international presence, this has to be one of the top tournaments of the entire USA.
Absolutely, and some big names from around the world as well coming out to play. For example, Martin Guptill, he's been doing well at this tournament. Reza Henriques, another name we'll see on show later today.
And some clips from the other match that's happening just in the next ground. Baltimore Royals versus the Kingsmen. Kingsmen are 141 for 6, 17.3 overs, batting first. Martin Guptill didn't quite make it. He got 26 today. Shajil Khan played a good knock of 49. And Milind Kumar with a quick hand of 22. And Hamad Azam is batting on 19 not out. So yeah, they would be aiming for at least 170, 180 in the remaining balls.
Absolutely 2.5 overs remaining in Kingsmen. They do have some destructive batsmen there, Hamad Azam especially. But having a look back at this game here, the Kingsman X taking on the California Titans. 80 for 7 midway through the 13th. How do you see them going about their innings from here?
I mean, I think it's both ways. California Kingsmen both have to attack. There is no option of defending now. With 3 wickets in hand, 8 overs, they need to capitalize. I mean, this is the last recognized pair batting, and if they lose more wickets, it's curtains for them. So I believe they need to start, building and start scoring some runs.
Yes, this one's just beaten the bat there. An excellent delivery from Asif. And this is a do-or-die game, the quarterfinals. The loser out of the tournament, the winner into the semis. So a must-win for both sides.
I mean, that's why I like the playoffs. It brings the best out of the players. It gives you that added motivation that the team has to give you 100%.
He just goes a bit short there, but not able to cut it away. Or a couple of fielders out in the deep. You've got a deep point and a deep third man.
I mean, I really like the bowling of Asif here, bowling back off length, not giving any width for the batsman to free his arms. And with the slip coming into the play and some attacking field position by the Kingsmen, they are going for the kill here.
Absolutely, is there we go once again short, but on the body and just pulled away towards that backward square leg region.
Saeed Abdullah on strike now. Gonna face the last ball of the third over from Asif. He's only given 10 runs and got 4 crucial wickets.
He's bowled really well today, has Asif. He's at the top of his mark now. Ready to run in. And that's just going to be it down the ground, out towards long on. And so they'll just take the single to finish the over off. Saeed Abdullah with that, he'll retain strike. And at the end of 13, 82 for 7 are the Titans. Ehsan Adil now the new bowler. His first over, none for 14. So a tad bit expensive there. Now coming back for his second. Oh, and that's short, cut away. And there is a man out in the deep. So he's just going to keep it to the single.
So Kingsmen bringing their prime bowler back, Ehsan Adil.
Hasn't been able to show his talent today and his ability as Adil. But in search of a wicket here. Yes, that one's just on a good length chance.
Single.
But he's gonna make it in. A direct hit may have been close. As Adil just went on a good length, just tapped away into the offside that. We'll have a look at that again. It seemed he made it in the end. And this time, past covers, just well to slow it down. Running away to the boundary.
A good couple of runs from Saeed Abdullah. Oh, that's a top edge. Fielder coming under it and takes a comfortable catch. So the impacts of batsmen didn't proved worthwhile. Out for 5, and that's what your premium bowler is supposed to do, and that's the reason I think the captain brought him back.
Absolutely, as we have a look at that one again. Adil deciding to go a bit short, looking to pull it away. But a bit of extra bounce, deceiving the batsman, deceiving Abdullah. And a good catch that. Had to run a bit to his left and then takes that catch tumbling forward. Does Tajinder Singh. So 86 for 8 now. Midway through the 14th over. Adil picking up his first for the day.
I think now it's up to Chadwick Walton to show his international experience and start striking some massive blows.
Emirates 51 as the new batsman.
So Riyad Emrit is the new batsman. He also has good experience. I would say he's been playing first class cricket for quite a long time. They both can hit the ball, but the only problem is they don't have many wickets.
Yeah, and Chadwick Walton just in the last game hit 37, not out from just 13 balls, finishing an innings. So he's showed his abilities at the Unity Cup. But can he replicate some of that today against Kingsman X in the quarterfinals, the all-important game? Riyad Emrit though on strike right now. As that's cut away out to the man in the deep.
So Jay, it is a confusing situation. If you were in this situation, what would you do? Go for your shots or still play the remaining overs? Because there are 6 overs left and things can change in 6 overs.
Yeah, I think from here, the Titans, we'll get back to that after this ball. Just going to be guided down towards backward point chance. No, he'll make it in the end. I think from here, the Titans, as you said, 6 overs remaining. If they go at 10-ish and over, if they go at 10 and over, they get to 150. And what 10 and over really is one ball which you hit to the boundary, which doesn't have to be a risky shot, and then just singles and twos besides that, looking to rotate strike, something which both these batsmen are very capable of. So I think from here they can still get to that 150, 160 mark even, which is very much defendable with the bowling attack the Titans have.
I totally agree with that. And they have 2 experienced players, although they are 8 down for 888. But I still believe, they both have so much experience that they can take the game deep, take it till the last over, and easily score that 150 mark that you are mentioning.
And it's just going to come down to playing smart cricket from these two as Zia-ul-Haq is brought back. And that one just defended into the leg side. It'll come through for a single. Or does that reach the boundary? It has. Just flicking it away, that Walton. And leg by as it appears.
No,
Or
I
not
think
to
it's
be-
from the bat.
Seemed
There
pretty
was no
close
signal
there.
from the umpire. So that's 4 runs to Chadwick Walton. The score moves to 98 or 92. I beg your pardon.
And Zia-ul-Haq is bowled well today, 1 for 14 off his first 2. This one once again nudged away into the leg side, but with that man out in the deep, just keeping it to the single. Now having a look at that boundary again.
So yeah, that was a good shot by Chadwick Walton towards the fine leg boundary.
That one's just defended towards extra covers.
Some good hard length bowling by Kingsman X. They're not giving any freebies and over pitch delivery. They're trying to keep their length back and, cramp, making the batsman cramp for some room. That's called a wide. Probably gonna be the first bouncer.
The one for the over as the umpire signals.
A little bit extra effort, on the wicket, and the ball flies. That was a full toss. The batsman missed it.
Two deliveries now remain in this 15th over. That's a good ball there. It was aerial for a while, but just hit out towards deep point for a single.
So update from the other game is Kingsmen scored 166 for 6 in the allocated 20 overs. Last ball. And that's a wide delivery. For a moment, Chadwick Walton thought of swinging his bat at it, but in the end decided to leave it and get that extra run without any effort.
And I think that's the smart thing to do here at this stage. We've already gotten 8 from this over now with 1 ball left. Have the Titans. Yes, that one's just hit straight back to the bowler, and so it'll be the end of the 15th, 8 coming from it. And after 15, 96 for 8 are the Titans.
A white ball, a white ball. No worries, sir. We last game, no worries.
So 15 overs, 96 for 8. Last 5 overs. So there is a competition for all the viewers. Let's see who can guess the correct score. We'll close the votes by 16th over. Please make your predictions. How many California Titans will score at the end of 20 overs? What do you think, Jay? What's your guess?
I think with the way these two are batting, it really does go down to how long these two can stay at the crease. Because they stay another couple of overs, and California Titans could very much get to a defendable score.
But take a guess on the number.
On the number, we'll go with 8 down, 97 on the board. We'll go with 135, let's just say. 135. What about you, Ash?
I'll try see a couple of more balls before the viewers get their answers and then probably give the final take. So what do you guys think?
This one down the leg side. Called a wide by the umpire. Now just one away from triple digits are the Titans.
Our viewers are probably thinking that California Titans won't be able to bat 20 overs. So viewers thinking that California Titans won't be able to bat 20 overs. I may agree with them, but I'll still say that they're gonna score around 128. So our friend here, Rohan, he says 127.
single just brought up triple digits, and now the final ball of this over coming up as that's guided out towards the man in the deep. And just the single taken with which Walton will retain strikes of 16 overs done, 101 for 8 are the Titans.
Hey, 101. Honey? 101.
Asif Mahmood here, continuing 4 for 11 off his first 3. How good has he been today?
Last over. Can he get a 5-for? So we got the predictions in. One is saying 117, one 120, 127, 128, 135, 140, 145. And that's 4 byes. It bounced in front of the keeper. Missed it. And he's pulled it off, but couple of bounces to the fielder, only a single. Asif has generated some great speed today. He's bowling his heart out. And that's an edge. Going towards the third man boundary. Awesome fielding by the fielder there. Saved a crucial boundary. Only a single.
And Walton and Emirates Titans at the moment, they'll take the runs however they come. 107 for 8. 20 deliveries remaining. That's a really good Yorker, but hits straight to extra cover.
Last ball for Asif to get his 5th wicket. Will he able to do that?
Definitely deserves a 5-for.
And played it to the sweeper for a single. 108, 17 overs, 3 overs left.
Ready? 3, 107.
Hassan Adil. He'll continue now, and that's a huge hit into the mid-wicket boundary, and it's gone well over. Exactly what the California Titans need at this stage. Chadwick Walton.
That's the experience I was talking about. He took his time. Took his time, played with patience in last 3 overs. Now he's going to start the onslaught that, Jay, you were mentioning he did yesterday.
On to 114 now the score. And this time looking to cut it away, but doesn't get bad on it, and it's signaled wide by the umpire as well, so he'll have to re-bowl it. Will Adil trying to keep it out of Walton's hitting arc, but a bit too wide on that occasion.
That's what a big stroke does it for you. You know, you try to overcorrect at times and bowl that wide delivery. And he slapped it again towards the square leg boundary, and that's another 6. Amazing shot by Chadwick Walton here. Back-to-back 6s.
With that, the score on to 121. So we had a couple of 120 predictions. That was a short ball. Played that extremely well, even with that man out at deep square leg. Those 120 predictions. Walton surpassed them in a couple of balls. Oh, and this time over the offside. And straight to the man in the deep. So a couple of 6s, and Chadwick Walton's gone now. That is a huge wicket. Hassan Adil, he's picked up the big man. Walton gone. Second wicket now for him, and the Titans 9 down.
He just tried to go for one too many. He got the 13 runs. I believe he should have taken a couple of more singles and doubles, and that would have made a good over for the California Titans, but he went for his shot and got caught.
And with that, now the final man will come out to bat, the last wicket partnership. And now a lot is up to Rayad Emrit now, from where the Titans can get to from here.
So I think all the people who said 127, 128, 135 are back in contention. I was just reminded that we should not rule out the one who said 120, because that person is actually the closest right now.
Dhamika Prasad, the new man in. And he'll be on strike as Adil runs in. Oh, and that's an excellent Yorker, and he's got him. 2 and 2 for Hassan Adil, and the California Titans are bowled out for 121.
And we have a winner. Umair Khan said 120. Congratulations. Perfect guess. And of course, the ones who said that California won't play 20 overs, congratulations to them also. 121 all out, 17.4 overs. Hassan Adil getting 3 wickets. Probably 10 minutes break, and then we'll be back with the chase.
122 to win for the Kingsman X. All at stake here in the quarterfinals, so don't go anywhere, as we've got a very entertaining chase coming right your way. Welcome back, everyone, to the second innings now of the fourth and final quarterfinal between the California Titans and Kingsman X. Titans winning the toss, batting first, and they put up 121, bowled out for 121. And now Kingsman X, 122 is all that separates them from a spot in the semi-finals of the third edition of the Unity Cup 2023.
Alright, so Bolen. Tamika Prasad. 30. Still yeah. One of them. All ready.
Dhamika Prasad opening the attack. Shayan Jahangir on strike. And that's dropped down on the pads. Appeal. Seemed to be going down leg though. A huge appeal first up. And at the other end you've got Riza Hendricks. Both these players have been doing well here for Kingsman X. Hendricks just coming off a 97 not out. But for now it's Jahangir on strike, who's driven this one through the covers. Picks up a single. With that he'll get off the mark. And Kingsman X, they are up and running. $122 is all the Kingsman X need, and not the biggest of totals that they're chasing down. This time, a good short ball there to Hendricks. Hendricks, the man on strike, he's just gonna drive that away, but straight to point, who does well stopping that. Hendricks now, the man on strike. As the one have come off the first four deliveries of this over. Couple to go. And just leaving that one alone. Dhamika Prasad, he's pulling well to start this innings off. But for California Titans, what's going to be key is early wickets. They need to get a couple of early wickets here if they're to restrict Kingsman X, especially with the batting order that they have. As this one's on the pads, flicked away to fine leg. And they'll come through for a single. And that'll finish the over off. Hendricks off the mark. He'll retain strike for the next one. And after the first over, 2 for no loss are Kingsman X. Ray Emred now coming in from the other end. Emred now running in. That one's just on the pads, guided towards third man. So Jahangir on strike. He can be quite the destructive batsman if he gets set. On a short ball, looking to cut it away, but not connecting. Jahangir a couple of games ago at 74 from just 41 deliveries. And he's gotten a couple of good starts as well in this tournament as that's flicked away. And it's going to go over the boundary as well. So Shahan Jahangir with the first maximum of the innings. And an excellent shot that was. On the pads there from Emred, just a bit short. And flicking that away with absolute ease was Jahangir as well. Have a look at that again. There we go, just goes in a bit short. And 6. Stepping back in his crease. And there the square leg umpire signalling it as well. Straight away. Emred now, what's he got? Oh, and this time over the offside. And one bounce into the ropes for 4. So Jahangir now, he's in a hurry to finish this game off, it seems. Getting the Kingsman X off to an excellent start at the top. A maximum followed by a boundary here, this time outside off. That same length, a tad bit shorter really. And having to pay the price, Emred. Oh, and this time short, that's gone up in the air. But falls short of the keeper. May just have hit him on the glove there. Shahan Jahangir. Emred though, that'll be the end of his over. 11 coming from it, and after 2, 13 for no loss at Kingsman X. This time over the covers and races away to the boundary as well for a maximum. And it's come off the bat of Ariza Hendricks. He's seen Jahangir at the other end, hit a couple of good shots and looking to join the party himself there. Dhamika Prasad on that occasion went full and hit over that covers region. Now some pressure on the California Titans. Aren't defending too big of a total here. Dhamika Prasad gets ready to come in. That's just going to be defended into the offside. And coming through for that single as well. Dhamika Prasad now, this time flicked away into the leg side and past deep mid-wicket. Shayan Jahangir with another boundary, and he is looking really good at the moment. 24 for no loss they've raced off to, and we're only midway through the third over. Have a look at that. Prasad continuing with that full line and just flicks it away off his pads. Took a couple of steps down to Jahangir. Oh, and this time he's cut it away into the offside and another boundary. So in a huge hurry to finish this off here are the Kingsman X, as Shayan Jahangir has dispatched another one, this time to the third man boundary. So some pressure now on the California Titans. This over has gone for 15. Now Dhamika Prasad. And this time driven away past third man once again, and another boundary once again. 3 consecutive boundaries off the bat of Shayan Jahangir, who moves into the 20s. Absolute carnage here from these two at the moment. Jahangir 23 off 10, Hendricks 9 off 7. And we look at that again. Prasad was making some changes to the field in that region, but hit for a boundary nonetheless. His final ball of the over coming up. Can he try and just finish it off well here, Dhamika Prasad, as he makes some more changes? Third man moved a tad bit finer. That's just going to be tapped into the offside. Will be a dot to finish off. So 19 coming from that over, and after 3, 32 for no loss are Kingsmen, and 90 more needed to win.
Carry Pierre into the attack. So on public demand, we have like, how many overs did Kingsmen take to chase these runs? At the moment, how they're batting, it's going to be, I believe, less than 10 overs, but Let's see, what does the viewers say? Please get in your votes by the end of 5 overs.
The way it's currently going, both these players looking to finish it off in quite the hurry. Kerry Pierre now. That one just nudged away into the leg side. Will just be that dot ball. Haven't seen too many of those in this innings. And that one just straight to the man it covers.
So Shian Jahangir was recently named in the USA men's squad for the qualifiers.
I think rightly so, with the way he's been playing at the Unity Cup, we can see. Batting exceptionally well, very much in form at the moment. As he's just cut that away. That's gone very fine, racing away to the boundary. And it'll get there as well. So we've seen the power hits from these two. We've seen those muscle shots, and now just hitting it very fluff, very fine. And just guiding it really. He's placed that very well as Jahangir.
So Shian Jahangir, one of the contenders for the most runs in the Unity Cup. Need to wait for the umpire signal. And it's given leg byes. And at the end of 4 overs, the score is 38 for no loss.
Angelo Pereira now brought into the attack. So a spin from both ends for the Titans, as that one's gone up in the air, inside out, over extra cover, and races away to the boundary for a maximum. So Pereira, his second ball has been deposited into the parking lot.
Angelo Pereira, the skipper, bringing him in on. But Riza Hendricks giving him the same treatment as he has been giving to the other batsmen, other bowlers.
And playing exceptionally well right now is both Hendricks and Jahangir. This one's just played down the ground. Will just be that single, gets Jahangir on strike. We were talking about those leading run scorers. Currently it's Andreas Gauss who leads that with 228 runs. But Jahangir not far behind and fifth at the moment with 166. Hendricks as well.
That's an amazing shot by Shihan Jahangir over the covers for a 6. It was watching a replay that Reza Hendricks hit. An amazing shot by Shihan.
Absolutely, and Jahangir has been playing so well today. Oh, and this time he goes downtown once again. And he'll pick up another maximum. Is that no? One bounce into the boundary for 4. So Jahangir really looking unstoppable here as we're nearing the end of 5 overs. Arsh, what are your predictions? How quickly do you see this game getting over?
So guys, it's probably the last ball. I think 11.3 overs would be the maximum they'll take and finish it. Come on, get your predictions out.
11.2.
Our friend here says 11.2. Jay, what do you think?
And I think with the way these two are batting, I think they're going to continue to do that. So I'm going to go with 9.5, let's just say. I'm going to lowball it a lot. You're going to continue this charge, I feel. And it's the end of 5 overs, 57 for no loss, 65 more needed to win. .5 may just be a bit of a stretch from my end. We'll go 10.5, though right around your guys' predictions. As Jahangir just nudges that one into the leg side for a single.
And that's whacked it over the deep mid-wicket boundary for a 6 by Shihan Jahangir. He's leading the charge. I beg your pardon, it was Reza Hendricks that got the 6. He tried to go. He tried to go for the same shot, but caught at mid-on.
Yeah, looking to go once again, as you said, trying to finish this game off early, but Reza Hendricks is gone this time around. So some celebrations for the Titans, seeing him walk back. But Kingsman X still very much in control of this game. 64 for 1 in 5.3. Just another 58 needed. And with the way Jahangir's batting, they're going to look to finish this off in quick time here, are the Kingsman X.
An update from the other match. Jaskan Malhotra just got out. On 25 he was playing some good cricket, but Baltimore Royals probably in spot of bother, 43 for 3. They need 125 in 12 overs. It's going to be a difficult chase, but They have the batting that can take the game home. It's going to be a crunch game.
In this one, on the other hand, though, Kingsman X, the batting side, very much in control. And the only way the Titans can really claw their way back into this game is if they can pick up another couple of wickets here. Perhaps get Jahangir and a couple others in quick succession.
So one of the top leading run scorers in the minor league cricket, Shehan Jayasuriya, has come to the crease. He's been scoring some tremendous amount of runs in the recent part, has been a good form.
Jayasuriya, a class player. They've got Shehan Jayasuriya and Shayan Jahangir in the middle.
So that's the end of power play. Score is 65. Shehan Jahangir batting on 40 of 22 balls. Shehan Jayasuriya on 1. So, how many of you think Shehan Jahangir will get to his 50? And if he does, will it be under 30 balls? I see people rooting for Shehan to be the MVP and get the most runs. But will he get 50 or not?
As far as the balls go, with the way he's playing, he could very much get this under 25 deliveries. The man on strike at the moment. Actually, with that dot ball, it will be Jayasuriya to face.
Saimela Shinwari, right arm leg spinner, coming into the attack, bowling his second ball to Shehan.
He just guides that one to third man. Picks up a single as Jahangir. Just nudges this one towards square leg. Jayasuriya picks up another single. Just rotating strike, these two. With the field more spread post the power play.
So far, Shinwari has bowled good line, not giving any room outside off, just bowling stump to stump. That's it to the long off for a single. Good sensible batting by both of them, not taking any undue risks. They know it's a quarter final, a knock-off game. There is no pressure of run rate, and they just need to finish the game. And that's taken deep mid-wicket. Good catch. It was a short ball there to be hit, but it was mistimed by Shayan Jayasuriya, and he's gone.
We have a look at that again. Trying to clear that deep square leg boundary. Hit it straight to the man there who takes a good catch. Tumbling over to his left. As Kingsman X now have lost their second wicket. Kerry Peer taking the catch out in the deep.
So we got some viewers who would like to commentate with us. They're more than welcome. And I would like to thank each and every one of you watching and providing your live comments. Thank you so much.
Tajinder Singh, the new man in. And Samiullah Shinwari has got one ball left now in this over.
And California Titans going on the attack. They got a slip in. They would want to take a couple of quick wickets if they want to stay in the match.
This time just opening up, looking to hit it through the leg side. And just picking up the single with that. It'll be the end of Samiullah's over. And after 7, 70 for 2. Kingsman X going very strongly here.
That's a good shot over the cover boundary. Couple of bounces into the fence. Tajinder Singh coming out with that shot. Kerry Perry just a little bit short this time, but nonetheless good shot.
Yeah, in for his third over now, a pair. And Tajinder looking to bring the attack to him.
Good comeback delivery, a bit flatter, a quicker.
Gonna come back for a couple of runs. Is that a run out? Umpire wants to send it upstairs. We have a review
Send it to
system
the
in
third
place now.
umpire.
Third umpire to TV director. We have umpire review at striker's end. Sorry.
It's mute.
Yeah. Third umpire to TV director. We have umpire review at the striker's end for a run out. What's the soft signal? Not out. Give me your best angle. Can you roll back 1 second? One frame? Forward. Now forward. 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 Okay. I made my decision. Batsman is not out. Stay with your decision, Avik. Stay with your decision. Not out. I need to make sure that the
So not out the verdict, as both these batsmen remain.
sometimes the batsman is in the air. So even though it's over the line, it's not in.
That was good running by Shian Jahangir. Safely home.
This one just nudged into the leg side for a single. So one
No
more.
urgency, I see. They're playing pretty calmly and, just trying to get the game done.
Yeah, and there really isn't too much pressure on these two players at the moment. With just another 44 needed, still 12 overs remaining, 8 wickets in hand. As that'll wrap up the 8th over with that single, and after 8, 79 for 2 are Kingsman X.
So our predictions are probably in danger. They need 43 runs, and everyone has predicted in less than 12 overs, 4 overs, 43. You still have time. We'll give you one more over to change your prediction, and we'll lock it at the end of 9th over. So, how many overs will Kingsman X take to win this game? And we have 2 more questions. Will Shian Jahangir get to his 50 and in less than 30 balls?
He's just swept this away, and it'll go to the fine leg boundary as well. So looking good here is Tajinder Singh. Picks up another boundary. And into the 80s now is that Kingsman score, inching closer towards a spot in the semi-finals. Samiullah Shinwari is first over, 1 for 5. This one started off with a boundary. Oh, and he's got him. There's the wicket. Trying to just cut that away. He's hit it straight to the man at covers, who takes a regulation catch, and with that the third wicket now down for Kingsman X, as Tajinder Singh will have to walk back. Shinwari picks up his second.
That was a loose shot by Tejinder. It was a short ball. He could have smashed it anywhere. That was just casual batting.
You're really not the greatest of shots from Tajinder Singh. And the Titans, they've picked up their third wicket.
So the new batsman is Manzoor. Saimullah getting his second wicket. Some good leg spin bowling to be seen here. Easy pickings. Single on the leg side. A little bit on the shorter side.
And Manzoor with that, he'll get off the mark as well. Giving strike to Jahangir. Oh, and that's gone up in the air. There's a man coming around, but falls well short of him at long on.
So last two balls to change your predictions. I would say the prediction to be 13.4 overs now. That the game will finish. 2 balls remaining. Please make your predictions.
He's just gonna hit this out towards deep extra covers. Takes a single from it, and with that he'll retain strike. Will Quram Manzoor. End of 9, 86 for 3 are Kingsman X.
So an update from the other game. Baltimore Royals need 97 run in 8 overs with 6 wickets in hand. It is gettable, but Kingsmen have a good solid bowling attack. Back to the field. Carey bowling his 4th over. Couple of good deliveries by Carey. Just Khurram should not lose his patience and try and take a single. Good work there.
They're just looking for singles and twos now, these batsmen. I've seen them trying to go for the occasional boundary. But this game well in control of the Kingsman X. It's a bit of a leading edge towards covers.
So it is interesting now. Shehan needs 6 runs for his 50 in 3 balls. Good bowling by Carey. Last ball of the over, also last ball of his spell. I would not do anything rash here. Just defend it or take a single. The spell is going to be done. No point, going for any stroke, and there is no extra pressure here.
And that's exactly what he does. Just a single out to long on. And with that, the end of an excellent bowling spell from Carey Peer. 1 for 24 and 4. And at the halfway mark, 10 overs done, 88 for 3 are Kingsman X, requiring another 34 to enter the semi-finals.
Shinwari back into the attack. And that struck down the ground for a single. So 30 balls done for Shehan Jahangir. That thing is not happening, but I'm pretty sure he'll get to his 50 in no time.
And goes for the big shot over extra cover, and it hits a maximum off the bat of Khurram Manzoor, who picks up his first maximum of the game. And an excellent shot that was, inside out over extra covers and into the parking lot.
Fantastic shot by Khurram, made room for himself, had the full flow, freed his arm over the cover boundary for a 6.
And so 27 more needed now. As that one's just tapped into the offside and taking the single.
That's smart batting, Jay. You hit a 6, take a single, go down to the other end, let the other batsman do his duties.
Absolutely, and especially when there really isn't much pressure.
That was struck fiercely to Shinwari. No chance of catching that. It was more of a safeguard action than going for the catch.
I'm just looking to cut this away, but hits it straight to covers. 8 have already come off this over.
Khurram Manzoor goes towards the deep mid-wicket boundary. That's an amazing shot.
Yeah, Manzoor, he comes in and he's looking to finish this game off in quick time here. We saw Jahangir doing that from the start of the innings, and now Manzoor as well joining him. Another 22 needed for Kingsman X.
So folks, what do you think? Will Khurram Manzoor score 20 not out or more?
Looking to sweep that away. He's been wrapped on the pads exactly the ball after. You have him getting to 20. Just defend
Good
that
ball.
one.
Good bowling by the skipper, Angelo. Good comeback. And that's swept away to the deep square leg boundary. An amazing shot by Khurram for a boundary. He moves on to 18.
And Pereira continuing to go full on the pads, and another sweep there for Manzoor. So 18 more needed. Oh, and he goes big this time, and it's gonna go all the way over the boundary. So Khurram Manzoor now with a maximum, and he's looking good out in the middle. His second maximum now of this innings.
12 runs needed. So what do you think, Jay? What happens if Khurram Manzoor scores all of these 12 runs? Shian won't get to his 50. Is it possible?
Well, the way he's batting, I think now if he were to take a single, then he's absolutely going to go to look to go after these, as he's played that very well. Out to third man, and Jahangir, he'll be on strike to start the next over off. Will he? No! It's an overthrow. They've gotten 3 then, which once again puts Khurram Manzoor on strike. And with the way he's going, the Jahangir may just miss out on that 50.
And I think now for the predictions, we had 12.4 and I did 13.3. Those are the closest ones we have. Rest 11s have been done. So it's either going to be 12.4 or 13.3. We just have to wait and watch. 8 runs. Khurram Manzoor on strike. Will this be the over?
Twelve balls now. Jahangir's been on 46 for. And now with that single, getting an opportunity to reach his milestone.
Finally, Shayan on strike. 7 needed of 46 balls. We're going to fight for 12.4 or 13.3. It's all on Shayan now.
Oh, if they got him there.
Is there
they're
appealing? Umpires unmoved. The fielding team seems confident, but Shian signaling probably not out. Not out in the end. That was a good ball by Shinwari. It turned, bounce.
Yeah, just pulling his length back a bit, Shinwari. And Jahangir saw that, trying to cut it away, but misses out on it completely. Three balls left in the over now. And this time he's cut it away. Has he found the gap? He has!
He has. That's a well-deserved 50 for Shian Jahangir.
50 from just 35 deliveries, 7 boundaries, 2 maximums. And just 3 runs away now are Kingsman X from finding a place in the semi-finals.
So there was just a bit of hiccup, I would say, not the commentator's curse. He has been released from it as he scored a 50 of 35 balls. An amazing knock. That's perfect how a captain should play, taking his team through. 3 runs needed. Will he finish in this over, or will we go to the next over? I believe he will finish the game with a maximum. That's what his plan would be.
He's just going to look to cut that away. Out to the man in the deep. Just takes the single.
So we have viewers joining from all around the world. We would like to thank them for their support. So scores are tied. I think 12.4 has been overtaken. Now the only thing left is 13.3, and that's probably going to be it.
Just 1 more run now. All Kingsman X need.
We would like to thank our partners CSM and Agua for helping us out with the 22 yards Unity Cup Season 3. We have a new bowler. Chadwick's here to do the formalities. 1 run needed. Well, Khurram hit it for a 6.
On the back foot.
That's a boundary. An amazing win by Kingsman X. Amazing knock by Shian Jahangir. Well supported by Khurram. Now they're going to face Samp Army tomorrow in the big semi-final.
Yeah, comprehensive win here in the quarterfinals for Kingsman X. They have been the better team today. And now, as you said, that big game against Sam, that should be quite the game. Kingsman X taking on Samp Army. That is definitely not going to be one to miss. As we have a look at the scorecard there at the top, Shian Jahangir, 51 not out. And contributions from Hendricks, Jasurya came in for a while, Tajinder Singh, and then Khurram Manzoor at the end, 33 not out of just 18 he finishes off on. And there's the bowling scorecard. A bit expensive, but picking up a couple of wickets was Samiullah Shinwari, 2 for 27 and 1 for 24, Carey Peer. The two who did well with the ball in hand. And so the Kingsman X winning by 7 wickets here today. Thank you all for joining us in this quarter-final. We've still got one more game going on today, which is at Bolen 2, the Kingsman Cricket taking on Baltimore Royals, where the Royals requiring another 81 to win in less than 5 overs, 4 wickets in hand. So do tune into that one, and then the semi-finals coming right your way starting tomorrow morning. Thank you all.